Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Friday, January 30th, 2026. If you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us as we head into the weekend. We got some good action here today. We got some good NBA games looking forward to. And, hey, we even got some college basketball games, some big meaningful games. Michigan heading out, and I think Michigan wins this one tonight. Here in this one. All right, bet on Michigan, and you'll get yourself a winner there in that one for sure. Guaranteed, 100%. Can't go wrong with betting Michigan. Definitely a Michigan team will be winning that one tonight. But hey, I'm excited for the Friday card. I hope you tuned in yesterday. That 5-teamer did us good. Nice little plus 1,100 on that one.
T-Wolves outright, baby. Plus 210.
T-Wolves outright. Woo,
Wiz outright.
Money. Right?
We got them both.
We did get them both. We definitely made some money, and I'm sorry if we offended anybody. We weren't trying to offend anybody.
No.
Night moves. We're the one that shout out the night moves. Come on. We get to tune into the night moves. We might have been joking and razzing a little bit, but maybe we went a little bit too far. We ruffled some feathers, as they say. I'm sorry, we weren't trying to ruffle any feathers. Shout out Ramon. Nobody can do it like Ramon. And hey, we're all built from we all build the mold, and they bust the mold when they build us. So hey, everybody has their own quirks, and guess what? There's plenty of different ways to get to that winner. So shout out the night moves there. We weren't trying to ruffle any feathers, Mr. Weskers. Hey, come on, buddy. We're just here to try to get some winners here on the happy hour. So on to some good things. How was Ron's day yesterday? She said the Timberwolves outright there.
Yeah, I did. I wish I'd have played it as a premium for sure. Instead, I did take the Denver Nuggets, and man, I just couldn't get the late cover there. Michael Porter Jr., man, back in Denver, made his face known there. So, yeah, it was all Porter Jr. there, but it might be different tonight. He's going to sit it out. So we'll see what happens in that game. The hockey was a winner. Obviously, there with the Tampa Bay Lightning in regulation. Nice winner there. Bounce back for Tampa, and had soccer winners yesterday too. So today started out. We got a loss early in La Liga. Those penalties, man, they'll get you. So did lose that to start the day. So 0-1, looking to bounce back. Very light card for tonight.
Right, very light card here for tonight. I did put a couple in late here, so I was just finishing that up there. But yeah, hey, not a bad day. Can't complain. 3-1 on the NBA action. Dabbled into some NBA props. I hit my best bet with the Suns yesterday. Figured it was a good spot there in that one against the Pistons. Got themselves the outright win. Had them with the points. And I put through some props. I went 2-1 in the props. So 3-1 day in the NBA. Dropped my best bet in the NHL action, and then we hit late with my best bet with UC Irvine, the Anteaters. Man, made me sweat it out, though. Made me sweat that game out late. I thought they had themselves the lead heading into the half. Looked pretty good, and as always, nobody likes having the lead going to the half. I'd rather be down and watch the team come roaring back in the after the first half, and they opened the door and let Hawaii right back in, and I thought Hawaii was going to run away with it the way it looked, and then we forced some overtime, and then as always, we know the dog goes to die in overtime. Most of the time is what happens, and that's exactly what happened. We got the Anteaters home there to finish off the day, so hey, not a bad day. Let's head on over to it. Shout out Biller joining us there here on a Friday as well. How's it doing, buddy? Mr. Weskers. Trying to fade California basketball. I don't know. There's some teams out there in that in the WC that you definitely can fade. Definitely, I can name a couple that we can definitely do some fading. Hey, speaking of somebody else joining us here, definitely. Well, I don't know though. He's wearing this jersey, and it looks like it might be. Yeah. Okay, we'll let him in the back here. Joining us here,
How y'all
DeAndre
doing?
joining
How
us.
There he
y'all doing?
is.
Everything
Oh,
good?
man.
DeAndre joining us.
Everything good? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we good, man.
We can
Let's
hear
have a
you.
good show, man. Shout out to everybody in that chat, man. Happy hour.
Happy hour. Glad you're here joining us. Good to have you, DeAndre, joining us here on the happy hour as we head into the weekend. So, hey, definitely happy you're here joining us.
Got my Seahawks jersey on.
See that?
Definitely,
Yes, sir.
definitely.
How y'all doing today?
Week early, but you're good.
You got a rat. Come on. It's Super Bowl's got 2 weeks before we're like, well, about a week away now. But you still have to, we're leading up to it. You got to enjoy it while you can, right? It's, they don't get there very often. Just seems that they get there every time the Pope we can put in a new Pope. Is what it seems that every time we put a new Pomptus into the church, the Seahawks get themselves a win. We'll see if that trend continues next Sunday, but it's Friday, so let's get to it. We're gonna get this one out of the way quick and early. We're gonna go to the lone NHL contest. We got Columbus into Chicago to take on the Blackhawks here in this one. What do you think there, Ron? Anything in the ice for you?
Yeah, I think it's too easy to take Columbus. We both agree on the total, so we talked about it. So I'm going to go with a prop here. Give me Bertuzzi an anytime goal for Chicago.
Heading on over to DeAndre. Anything here for you on the ice?
My bad, I was muted. No hockey for me.
No hockey. Hey, as I said this morning, this is tough. Tough. Columbus is probably the play, but it's going to be a heavy public favorite for sure. Is the Columbus play? I'm sure somebody's going to jump the over. I don't blame you. Maybe see some goals. I don't think so. I like the under here. Chicago after scoring 2 goals or less, back-to-back spot as well with some travel. They're 20-3 to the under, so I think that's what you get here. I'm going to grab the under. Columbus win this game, maybe Columbus on the 3-way if you don't expect some OT. This is a tough spot. I can't pick a side. Like I said, if I was going to make a bet, it would be the under, but no premium plays for me in hockey. There's plenty of hockey action tomorrow that I'll get to and dive in, and there's some better money-making spots. This would be forcing a play here in hockey, one game card. I don't want to force a play. Definitely don't want to do that in sports betting. Don't force play. If you don't like it, pass on it. Plenty of opportunity to get some more action. All right. Speaking of more action, we got plenty of college basketball. So let's head on over and do that. We'll split that right down the middle. We'll do all the there's some 6 p.m. Eastern games, and we'll do all those, and then we'll throw in the 7 p.m. Eastern games. Just want to see where that brings us to. How many night games do we got? Yeah, we got a half decent little card. We'll do that. Everything from 7 p.m. Eastern and earlier on is what we'll do in this spot. I don't know where DeAndre. Anything there college basketball wise for you?
Yeah, I like Michigan State tonight at home. Getting them as a good dog at home. I think that they can compete in this spot. I think just getting that plus money at home on a Friday night, I think that's going to be big for Michigan State. That's what I like in that spot.
Hey, I don't know where to run. Anything here college basketball wise you like?
Yeah, I like a couple here. Providence, I'm going to take them plus 9.5 against Villanova. You know, I've always preached take the Big East dogs. They usually cover. And if you look at this Providence team, 7-1 on the road as an underdog, I'll take Providence in that one. Going earlier in the night, I'm going to look at Princeton. I think Princeton, nice 7-3 record as an underdog. Give me plus 6.5 against Cornell. I don't know why that Cornell lines keeps going up, but I'll take Princeton in that one. And what else did I have? Yeah. And we'll wait and talk about Michigan here in a minute.
And for me here in these ones, give me the over Kent State and Akron, 167. Allow that one to go up and over the total. We see plenty of offense between those two teams. No defense played there. Now the one I like, give me IUP UI Indy here versus Youngstown. The Penguins, hey, winning games, but you look, they've got 10 wins on the season. At home, sure, 7-4, but the problem is they're only 2-6 ATS wise at home this season. That means they played a few online games, so beat up on some teams that they definitely should beat up on, but still 2-6 ATS wise and laying 11. You don't want to be doing that. I'll take IUP Indy there. I think they can keep it close. What else do we like in that early block? Give me Penn here against Columbia. I think 6, too many there for Columbia to be covering. You look Penn out on the road. Surprisingly, they're 2-7 straight up on the road, but they're 6-3 ATS wise and 7-3 ATS wise last 10. So playing some good games, keeping them close. Definitely give me the 6 there with Penn out on the road and up to 6 now. I like Detroit. Give me Mercy here at home. Detroit Mercy as a 6-point dog. Northern Kentucky laying 6 out on the road. They're 3-6 ATS wise out on the road. I don't want to be laying 6 with the Norse. I'll take the Titans here on Friday night. Hey, that wraps up the early block. Let's head on over to the late night slate of college basketball. Let's see. We got a few good games here in this spot. Head on over to Ron. What do you like there in the night games?
Yeah, I'm going to look at Wright State, just the better team here. Milwaukee doesn't cover at home very much. They allow 48% from the field, 36% from 3. That's just not going to get it done. Wright State should have a field day against that defense in that one. I'm also look at Grand Canyon. They're favored. I know I know Boise State's coming off a big effort there, but I look at this Grand Canyon team, and I think they're favored for a reason. I've seen it flip-flop back and forth, but I'm looking at 1.5 right now, 1.5 for Grand Canyon. I think that is that's the spot there. And let's see what else we got. I'm going to take St. Peter's, lay the 7.5. This line again don't make sense, but I don't trust Mount St. Mary's holding on to the ball. They just turn the ball over 16 times per game. It's a little too much for me, and they just can't score. They're only averaging 68 points per game. So give me St. Peter's minus the 7.5 in that one.
I don't know. Do you, Andre? What do you like there in the late night spot of college basketball?
Yeah. Yeah, UNLV versus Nevada. I'm gonna take the under. Nevada provides a slow pace. They like to play in the half court defense. I think both teams play with a slow pace. They like to dictate the tempo. I think it's gonna be a low scoring rivalry game. We know that this is a rivalry between these two teams. We know they both gonna be competing. So I think it's gonna be an under in this game. So that's what I got for that one.
And for me here in these late night spot, I like the over in that Wright State Milwaukee game. I think we see plenty of offense to get us up and over this 151.5. It opened 150 on the rise, went up to 151.5, and I think we can probably get close to the 160s there in that matchup. Just usually look at what these teams have been doing offensively. Wright State's been pretty good. They've been hitting 49% of their field goals and scoring about 80 points a game. And then you look at Milwaukee on the other side of things. In their home games, they've been scoring 83 points a game. That gives me about a 160 number. And this seems a little light at 151.5 there in that one. And what else we like in this late night spot? As I said, I think this line's come down on UNLV. I went up to 9, I think, this morning I seen, but back down to 8. That must mean that their player must be playing, but not 100% confirmed on that news. I wish I could tell you guys either way. I still haven't. He's still questionable whether he starts here. If he does, this line's going to drop even more before tip-off, and then you'll really know. But it's just laying 8 with Nevada. I can't do it. Definitely, as I said in the morning show, you got to go with UNLV plus the points there in that one. Hey, that wraps up the college basketball. Let's head on over to the NBA we got for tonight. We got a few on the card. Some interesting games here rolling tonight. We'll split it up right down the middle. Let's see, we got we'll do 5 to get us started, which include Lakers, Washington, That's Lakers up to 9 now in that one. Total 228.5. Raptors taking on the Magic. Magic laying 2.5. Kings in to take on the Celtics. Celtics up to 12. We've got Portland to take on the Knicks. Knicks laying 7.5. And we'll throw in Memphis and the Pelicans. Pelicans laying 3 there in that one. Head on over to DeAndre. Anything there in the early NBA?
Yeah, first game, Pelicans and Grizzlies, man. I'm gonna just take the points with the Grizzlies. I know Ja might be out, not playing, but I don't want to lay no points with the Pelicans. Pelicans been a good cover team. Pelicans really haven't been good on the money line wise or laying points wise in a favorite role. So I'll take the Grizzlies in that one. I'll take the points with the Kings. We seen the Kings keep it close yesterday. It was competitive, only lost by 2. Should have won that one. But the, the Lakers versus the Wizards. I'm gonna take the points with the Wizards, man. We seen the Wizards just beat the Bucks outright at home. They covered the game before that. The Wizards have been playing good ball, so I think that they could keep it in 10 points. So I'll take the points with the Wizards.
Head on over to Ron. Anything there in the early NBA for you?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the Knicks. They're 15-8 as a home favorite this year, 16-8 overall at home, winning by about 10 points per game. Portland, they are a good dog on the road, 8-6. However, they're losing by about 8 to 9 points per game. So I'm going to take the Knicks in that one. And I kind of disagree with that New Orleans Grizzlies game. We just saw this like a week ago in FedEx Forum. Same players, same people playing here. Pelicans got them. I was on the Grizzlies that game, so I'll take the Pelicans at home as a favorite there.
And for me here in these ones, as I said on the, I like the Raptors here coming in, taking on Orlando. Should be a good game, but Orlando or the Raptors against these good defensive teams that try to play some force your pressure defense. The Raptors love to get up for these games, especially this season. So you can take the 2.5 you want. I'm going to take the money line. I think they outright the Magic in Orlando there. Love the Raptors tonight, especially with the lineup going. Everybody's rolling there with the Raptors. I only see who we got, a Hepburn and Pirtle out. I like that lineup that's on the floor. Quigley, Ingram, Barrett, Barnes, and Murray Boyles on that lineup. I'm loving it against this Magic team. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. What else do we like? It's looking like hard as probable for the Knicks here in this one.
Yep.
But I'm going to take Portland. I got to go the other way. I still like Portland here at the 7.5. I know they're dealing with some guys out themselves. No Wesley, no Thibault, Reith, Murray, Henderson out. Williams and Avaji are questionable for Portland. But I think just here in the spot, I think the Knicks do the Knicks sort of things. They don't get the cover here. They may get the win. I don't think they get the cover. They're looking ahead to Sunday's game against the Lakers. This is just as a look ahead spot. Teams that they say that they don't look ahead, I think they do. And I think the Knicks might be looking ahead to the Lakers there on Sunday. Bigger matchup. Look at the pounce on the Lakers. It's a revenge spot there, I believe, as well, because I think the Lakers beat them earlier in the season. That's it for the early slot for me. What was that? Yeah, that's it for me in the early slot. Couple I like there. So I don't know where the late night block. Is it true that Joker's back? Is that why that dropped?
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying, eh? That's what I thought I rumored to be here, and then he's back. That's why I was opening it up. I just wanted to see if that's what was going on. Yes, it is. He's probable here for tonight's game. So is Murray. And Valanciunas back for Denver in that one. Clippers, Bogdanovich, Jones, and out there for the Clippers. So, yeah, that line dropped. Clippers 2.5 point favorite there in that one. He'll probably be on the minutes restriction. How many minutes is Joker going to play in that one? That's the big question. Where do you put him? How many minutes? Just get his feet wet, get out there type of game. I don't know. It could be very interesting. And then we got the Cavs taking on the Suns. Suns in the back-to-back spot there. And then we got Brooklyn in to take on Utah in the back-to-back. or Brooklyn on the back-to-back there in that one. And then we got the Pistons on the back-to-back heading in to take on Golden State. What do you think there, Ron? Anything for you in the late night basketball?
Yeah, somebody lit a fire under the Cleveland Cavaliers. We know that the Suns, which we called last night, would get to take out Detroit, which beat them down pretty bad. But I'm going to take the Cavaliers on the money line here. If you look at this Phoenix Suns team straight up, 12-27 in the last 39 games as an underdog. So I'm going to take the Cavaliers money line minus 130 in that one.
Anything for you in the late night NBA there, DeAndre?
Yeah, sign me up with the Nuggets, man. I know the Clippers been getting hot. They done found themselves on a little win streak and they done turned it around. But I still don't think that they should be laying points on the road, not in Denver. No Jokic or not, this Nuggets team still have been competitive. Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, pick and roll have been working, have been going crazy. Tim Hardaway, they got Nuggets still got pieces, to compete with this Clippers team. So I'll take the points with the Nuggets in that one. I don't think we should lay points with the Jazz versus the Nets. I know the Nets off the back to back, like Rod said, but I'll take a shot with the Nets getting the points. I just don't trust the Jazz laying points. I just like the Jazz at home in the underdog role, just to get the backdoor cover. And if they win outright, then they win. But Pistons, Warriors. I'll take the Pistons with the points. We know Jimmy Butler's out in that one. They're on the back to back, but I think the Pistons can be competitive in this one and compete with the Warriors. This Warriors team haven't really been impressive to me. We know the Pistons, man. The Pistons done found themselves. They done turned it around. Everybody was making fun of the Pistons a few years ago. Couple, like 1-2 years ago when they lost like 28, 29 games in a row. But the Pistons competing. So I think that they show up in this one in the late night game. Late night Friday night in the Bay. I think they show up. Curry, I think they show up, but I'm gonna take the Pistons.
Well, we know who will definitely be showing up. Well, he should be. He's leading the jersey sales this year in the NBA. So I think as the jersey salesman leader at the halfway point, he better be showing up here tonight for the Warriors. I like the Warriors here in the spot. I don't know. I think you're taking advantage of a Detroit team on the back-to-back. But if you do look at the numbers, Detroit on the back-to-back, they haven't been bad. They've been pretty good numbers on the back-to-back spot for these Pistons squad. So maybe they were looking forward to beating up on the Warriors and Curry a little bit. But I'm going to stick with the Warriors. I like the Warriors here in the spot. I think they can take advantage of a Detroit team. You look, they're probably quitting. They're quite happy where they are, 34-12 to start the year, looking for a little bit of all-star break action. Fat and happy, wait for the second half, and they'll kick it off again. Be a little healthy too. I think Cunningham he was questionable, but he is going to play here for the Pistons. I see probable. So Cunningham probable here as well. That was probably the big news from this morning. He was like iffy, and now he's probable. Levert's doubtful for the Pistons. That's the big news there. Other than that, it should be a pretty good game. Looking forward to that one. And then I'd like to just take the Nuggets, but at 2 and I don't know. Clippers have been playing pretty good. Do I want to get in front of that? In front of the Clippers? How long is Jokic going to play? I don't know. It's just the Nuggets have been doing it even without him. But I think what happens is you inject Joker back into the lineup, and you have to find some rhythm again. For me, I would have to lean to the Clippers just because you inject the star player back in, but how long does he play? 10 minutes, 13 minutes? I don't think they're going to inject him back in there if he's not ready 100% to go. So if he came in and played 20-something plus minutes, would it surprise any of us? No. And if he does that, then I think the Nuggets probably do all right. But you know what? This one, I think I'd live bet this one. Kind of play it by ear and see what you get. That might not be a bad way to go with this. There's no premium. I have no premium on this one at all, but this might be a nice little live bet spot. See how things roll along.
And you lost the best number on Denver, so I wouldn't play it now.
Even because of the news, right? The news dropped, and you would have got it's like 4 points of difference from what you get now. And if the news would have dropped before this, do you think that the Nuggets would have been a dog? No, I don't think so. If this line would have dropped and they knew the Joker was going to be in there and everybody knew before this line was even made, I'm telling you, the Nuggets would probably be the 2.5 point favorite coming into this one. So you got that working for you as well. So the value spot is the Nuggets here at the plus 2.5 by far. And then the Jazz at 3.5 here. Brooklyn on the back-to-back. I know the numbers on the back-to-back have not been good. I can't touch that game either. Just because they've been awful on the back-to-back, I think Jazz at that. But the problem is everybody's out for the Jazz. They don't care about this game either.
Why they
And Brooklyn. I mean, it's all Michael Porter, and he's out. So it's been Porter. That's it.
And I like it under here. I track me. All of a sudden, we're going to get track me going. Well, it could be, but a lot of guys out for Utah here.
Both teams, yeah. Markkanen's sitting, he's resting.
Right. So
Porter's sitting, he's resting.
I can't touch that game. I'll cheer you with the Brooklyn. I got a Nets hat somewhere. I'll put it on my head. Go Nets! Get your first cover here on the back-to-back spot. Because I believe they're 0-7 on the back-to-back spot. Are the Nets? That's the
elevation
that's
to
the
elevation too.
Yeah. It's tough back-to-back with elevation. Yeah. Can't do it. Do. What is that?
The hell is that?
I don't know.
Don't click it. Shut us down.
I'm not. Don't click the.
No links.
That was.
No links.
No links.
No links in the chat, man. Come on, no links.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know. Yeah,
only
we're not doing that.
Only link should be the website link. Tony speaks.
Somebody got a song or something. It's a song. Night moves.
Night moves.
That was not the link to Night Moves. Definitely not. That was not the link to the Night Moves.
Come on, y'all can't be putting that on Night Moves, check.
I told Ramon, I said, I'll play an acoustic version on my guitar. I'll sing Night Moves for his show. Start it off.
But hey, that wraps it up for Friday's edition. We head into the weekend, brings us to the parlay player prop game in the future. We leave it up to the capper to decide whatever they like here in the spot, and then they'll let what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony's Picks, that's where you can find our best bets and premium picks. Hey, there's a quick link in the description. Gets you right on over to Tony'sPicks.com. And over to Ron to get us going. What do you got here tonight?
Yeah, I got 3-pack in NBA and my best bet. You can get that right now at Tony's Picks. I stayed away from college basketball, but I gave you a couple here I really kind of liked, but just couldn't get there. Let me give you 2 for EPL soccer. Parlay these up. Chelsea and Arsenal tomorrow for EPL soccer. So parlay those on the money line. Get good plus odds in that one. But yeah, like I said, what I got tonight is just the NBA. That's all I got. And it's going to be a heck of a card tomorrow. So get ready for that card. Tennessee Auburn tomorrow. I'm ready, Mr. Whiskers. So, yep, we're going to do that. But yeah, pair your favorite cappers up. Get that 2-for-1 deal. We're all on the leaderboard. You can see us. Definitely doing a good job here. Thank you, Kelly. All good to see you up there again. And yeah, let's do it, man.
Definitely. Shout out Kelly in the chat. Hopefully you're staying warm, and because there's a whole big cooling trend for my neighbors down south.
7 in Florida tomorrow. 7 degrees.
Guess what? It's 1 degree here.
There you go.
And that's Celsius wise. So if I do the math, I'll tell you. I'll do the math after. I don't know where the DeAndre. What do you got for us tonight, buddy?
How y'all doing, man? I got parlay. I got a 3-teamer. We're gonna go with the home dogs on a Friday night. Let's see. We got the Wizards plus the 10. We got the Nuggets plus the 2.5, and I got Michigan State money line 3-teamer. That's what I got for y'all. We've been catching the heat up. We've been heating up. We've been doing good so far this week with our best bets. We got our best bet loaded up today at Tony'sPicks.com. Pair up your favorite cappers, like Mr. Crawford said. 2-for-1. Use the code TonyT at checkout for 15% off. You know, we got our profit guaranteed best bet. So I'm coming off a hot day, 5-2 day, ready to keep it rolling. So let's go, man. I know my night move people looking for me. Let's go, man. Let's load it up tonight. We'll be on the show tonight. Let's go. Good luck to everybody. Got a big card tomorrow. So just ready to keep it rolling. Got a bunch of action. So check us out, man. Appreciate Mr. Crawford and Ryan for having me on the show. I showed up late, but I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see y'all in the chat. Cal Dog, Mr. Weskers, Ned, everybody who show up for the community, man. We all a family. So appreciate y'all.
Definitely appreciate everybody who joins us here on these shows daily. Definitely. Be it the morning show, be it the happy hour, be it the opening line show with Alessandro, and be it the night moves as well. And then, as I said on the morning show, the Daily Dangle will be back after the little Olympic break. Just taking a quick little Olympic hiatus is the Daily Dangle.
Jesse,
and that'll be back with all the hockey.
My bad, Ryan. If I was answering comments, my bad. Jesse, I got you. February, I got you. I got you, Jesse. I got you, gang. I got you, gang. I got y'all.
See, you got a fan base now. Now you gotta show up and get the fan base to roll, and they'll love it to see you.
I got y'all. Appreciate all the love and that support. I got y'all. Y'all got my word. I got y'all.
Definitely good to see. Appreciate everybody.
Right.
All right,
Money making Friday. Let's do it. Let's get it. Money making Friday. Shout out Mr. Crawford. I see you with that Auburn hat. Come on, Mr. Crawford. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't mean to cut you off, Mr. Zawacky.
And for me here, let's go with we're going to take the Toronto Raptors. We're going to take the Warriors. We're going to take Detroit Mercy. And we're going to throw in Penn. Make a little 4-teamer for everybody tonight. We already hit a 5-teamer, so let's make it a 4-teamer today. Don't want to get too greedy. and then on light night for me over at TonySpix.com. Little 3-pack college basketball. My best bet's up there, college basketball as well. Looking to go back-to-back with it as we crushed it yesterday with UC Irvine and the Anteaters. So pick that one up over at TonySpix.com. And hey, thanks everybody for joining us here on the Friday show. Glad to have you joining us here. As we said, appreciate everybody. But hey, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And hey, coming soon, the Look Ahead show with Alessandro, and then followed by Beyond Ray and Ramon with the Night News show. So definitely shout out everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Friday. As always, cross the books. Any final words before we head on out?
Enjoy the games. Good games tonight. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Money making Friday. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Have a good one, everybody. See you again soon.